It is intriguing to see Khasi people eating little green packets of leaves.
Guaranteed you don't have to visit the dentist.
Let me show you here. Betel nuts are fermented in flowing water for 2 to 3 months in tall baskets embedded in a deep trench in the ground.
Once they have loaded the baskets with betel nuts, they dump a lot of rocks over it, so it compress it. And now probably if you buy one betel nut, it'll cost you maybe about a rupee. But after the fermentation, it'll cost you anything between 3 to 4 rupees for one nut. Most of this is exported to Bangladesh, sent to Delhi for gutka and supari, and also goes a lot to Mizoram. See, look at the height of the basket. There.
Here is Neil showing us the nut after the fermentation process. It becomes soft and fibrous, he says. When unpeeled, one can find the value-added nut.
Khasis are inveterate consumers of betel leaf, betel nut and lime, which they take in a combined form. The consumption of betel nut is very important because it's also a cultural marker. During my grandmother's time, they used to measure distances by betel nut. A chew of betel nut, a chew of kwai is supposed to indicate a certain distance. So this is how distance was reckoned at that point of time. But then there's a very interesting myth that talks about the origin of betel nut, betel leaf and lime. Two friends, men, one was a rich man and the other one poor. It was often the case that the poor man would be invited to the rich man's house for, food. One day, the rich man, he wanted to tease the poor man. He said, "Look, you've been coming to my place all this time. So tomorrow I'm coming over to your place. I'll enjoy the hospitality of your home." So the poor friend willingly agreed to that. He said, "Fine." And he went home and asked his wife what food was available in the house. Unfortunately, there was nothing there. There was no rice, no curry, nothing. Then he asked the wife to go to the neighbors and borrow from people, so that he is able to cook a meal so as to entertain his friend with. But the neighbors were also reluctant to part with rice and curry and meat and things like that, dried fish, which is a delicacy in our community. So out of desperation, the wife comes back and reports to the husband that nobody is willing to lend these food items. And out of desperation, the man kills his wife and he kills himself. The rich man, the following day, came to the house. He was, aghast to see, the dead bodies. And he realized that this was a result of what he had unknowingly demanded, And he was also overcome with grief. And he also took the same knife, which was used to kill the two people, and he also stabbed himself to death. Then the Blazonshar, or the reigning goddess, was a witness to all these happenings, and she said that due to this very unfortunate incident, I shall introduce a food item which will be affordable by rich as well as poor, and which will also symbolize hospitality. And through her powers, she transformed the rich man to betel nut, the corpse of the rich man to betel nut, the corpse of the poor man to betel leaf, and the wife to lime. So this is the story, this is the myth that tries to explain how betel nut, betel leaf and lime has come into use in Khasi households. The first thing that people offer you when you visit their homes is betel nut, betel leaf, and this is affordable. Everyone uses it.